Alright, here we have an abandoned railroad crossing on Depot Street in Brazil, Indiana. This is a small remnant of the old Pennsylvania Railroad main line that used to run through. So here we actually have a mast of a former signal here, still remaining, despite the fact there's nothing else left at this crossing. But here's the mast. It appears to have had it appears to be a WRS base, but there isn't any markings on the back end. Actually, yeah, it is WRS because it says right there, oops, right there, WRS company. But the cover itself is missing, as you can see. But there's what an inside of a base looks like, if you want to know. And you can see the wires have been cut. There's no protector. There's where the lights were mounted. You can see there's some cut wires still up there. And then we got a pinnacle up top. So this signal didn't have a bell on it. This crossing likely didn't even have one. And I think this used to be a gated signal, to be honest, based on an old video I found. But I'm not quite sure. It was definitely a signal. But pretty sure it was the Terre Haute Brazil and Eastern that abandoned this after they went bankrupt. And before that, it was the Pennsylvania Railroad actually abandoned it, but then the Terre Haute Brazil and Eastern reactivated it for 2 or 3 years. But then they had to abandon it. But as you can see, there's no remnants of the tracks on the road, and I'm pretty sure there's no remnants of the tracks at all, to be honest. And there's nothing left of the other signal, from what I can see. But still pretty neat that there's a remnant of one of the signals here, despite the fact there's nothing left. That's looking east along the former right-of-way. That's looking west. There's literally, they've built buildings on where it used to be. So you can just see how long this has been out of service. And I also don't see the relay case anywhere. This crossing would have been about 3 or 4 tracks back when it was still active as well. Looks like it was 3 based on the space here. So yeah, here we have an abandoned railroad crossing on Depot Street in Brazil, Indiana. Over and out.